that shit, dude. Your thing says the odor or some shit. Hold
Oh,
on, it says big gamers, the odor gameplay. God damn, dude.
The order.
Goddamn touchscreen. Hold up, wait, hold up, wait. Big gamers. Hold up, big gamers. There we go.
You got rid of the small talk?
Well, he fits in the other stuff so people know what we're talking about, so they'll be more likely to watch it.
Let me see. Hold up, let me go here. Video manager. Live in event.
Okay, here we go. This might work now. It says join video call.
All right, there you go. Try that.
Yeah.
There he is.
There you go.
All right.
There he is.
Shut your Skype off. Shut your Xbox down now.
Shut your Xbox. Just exit out of that Skype call.
All right.
Zaire hang up on him on that.
Oh, there's Big Kahuna. What's up, Big Kahuna?
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, here we are. Big Gamers, Small Talk, episode whatever, RIP John Doe. Let's make it happen. We're talking about today, crap.
We are talking about, actually, we're going to start off with Big Kahuna, who is a big-time gamer. Dude has an Xbox One and a PS... Oh, wait, no, something happened with his PS4. What happened, Daryl?
I sold it. I sold it, I believe, Thursday or Friday.
Hey, well, listen. Wait. You said you sold it. Not because you're crack edition. What's going on? Tell us what. All right.
It's plain and simple. People have heard me say many a times, and before the fanboys, start pulling their hair out and start calling people Xbox and stuff like that, I've stated many a times that it has no games for me. And it was just sitting there, and I made videos comparing the two features and stuff like that, and that's the only time I turned it on, other than watching late at night. But other than that, that's the only reason why it ever got turned on, so there was no need for me to have it.
What happened late at night?
Well, you know what happened late at night.
Wait, are you telling me
You next gen with them grannies?
Oh.
Say that again.
You see next gen with the grannies?
Yeah, he was tearing them grannies up. They was taking their teeth out and everything.
Oh, damn, dude.
He said he gave them nothing. They was giving next gen nothing but gums.
Oh man.
You heard that expression,
God.
bumping your gums?
Hey, Big I'm sorry, because we were talking about it. First of all, he's a guest on our show this week. Thank you for coming on. Question, all right, all jokes aside. Now, a lot of people may not know who you are. I've had you on my show several times, but just give us a background of who you are. For those think we got grabbed some fucking dope out the alleyway. Like, what's going on? Tell us something about yourself. Who are you? You're a gamer. What you like to play?
Okay. I'm Daryl Thornton, a.k.a. the Big Kahuna.
Okay.
I have the X1, and I had the PlayStation 4. And, of course, I got the X1 because I was going to play all my multi-plats over there. And, of course, the exclusives they had. But I also got the PS4 because I wanted the exclusives that they have. Now, I'm mainly a multiplayer game player in the first place. But, it seems that, number one, PlayStation didn't have any exclusives that I liked. And number two, most of them happen to be single-player games. So there was no point in me having a system that I'm paying $50 a year for multiplayer, and I didn't care about their so-called free games. And then here it is, they're pumping out all these single-player games, and my system is just sitting there. I'm not into the and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with indie games, because there's nothing wrong with those, but I know these ponies have heard it many times over and over and over. I didn't go and spend $400 on a gaming system to play stuff that I can play on my tablet. I just didn't do that.
Okay, all right. Now listen here. I gotta play devil's advocate. Okay. Now some people are gonna say, "What's just true, Daryl Big Kahuna? Is we're early on in the PlayStation 4 life. What I mean? They say the greatness. You have to wait for the greatness. The greatness is coming. Did you? So you didn't say you didn't? Did you see the gameplay of the order? You didn't care for that?
Yeah, I seen the gameplay for the order, and it looks very good. But like I said, once again, I'm more of an online multiplayer gamer. If I get a game and it has single player and online, as soon as I take it off or as soon as I download it, I go straight to online and play. I might play that for months, maybe even a year, and then maybe dabble with the single player once in a while, but mainly I stay online.
Hey, Big Kahuna.
Yes.
You know what you did, which a lot of people have a hard time understanding? You did what's best for you and what you enjoy.
Exactly.
Good point. Good point.
Right.
But when I do what's best for me, you have grown ass immature adults out there that get upset because I did something that is best for me. They want me to do something that they like. I understand that there are people out there that love the PlayStation 4, and by no means am I saying that the PlayStation 4 is not a valuable system, but at this time right now, it's just not for me. I mean, maybe I should have waited like I did last gen. I waited until it came down to $400, and by that time they had all kinds of games to play. But as of right now, and I'm going to say this again because I know how the ponies get stirred up, the PlayStation has more games than the X1. But the problem is those games are not catered to me. They might be catered for somebody else, just not catered to me.
All right.
Gotcha.
Oh, and one more thing. For those people who might come on here and say, oh, bullshit, he probably never had a PlayStation. Next gen and them just rigged him and all this other stuff. If you want to, you can go check out my gamer tag. It's Big Kahuna 360. Oh, yeah, he must be an Xbox. He had 360 on the end of it. Anyway, carry on.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you for the introduction. Thank you for coming on the show. Like I said, you rant what's good for you. And I think along the line, I think it gets lost along the way, but, what's good for you. I may say it was good for me. Crap may say it was good for him. Showstop, even worried about. When we say it was good for us, we're fanboys. We're everything for the child of God. And kudos to you, brother. All right. What's on the first? What we got to talk about today, Crap? What's going on?
Okay, well, there's actually quite a bit going on right now. The biggest thing is, or one of the big things is, there's a new PS4 model coming out, but it's not what a lot of people are thinking it is. Basically, what it is one internal part is being changed around. Supposedly, it's supposed to be a little bit cheaper for Sony, and it's supposed to run a little bit cooler, because as we know, those PS4s are hot, man. Them things run hotter than hell, dude. So they had to do something, and so here we are, like 6-7 months into the generation, and they've got their first redesign on the way. A lot of people are speculating, oh, does this mean it'll be cheaper? They'll lower the price? No, it doesn't mean anything like that. It'll be a little bit cheaper for Sony to produce, but it isn't going to be like a redesigned console per se.
All right. So wait. Are they saying or something wrong with the first initial design?
You know what I read, and what happened is the cost of producing a console, they want to get the cost of producing a console on the production line lower. So they're not redesigning a console. They're making the parts a little bit more cost effective when they produce them. So that, let's say it cost like $300 to make a PlayStation 4. Now it'll cost $200. They're still selling for $400, but they're spending less money to make them, which is a good thing to do for any company, really. To lower
that is smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, people thought that they were going to that means they're going to lower the price because Xbox did. No. Look, I'll be the first one to say this. If Sony somehow miraculously lowers the price of the PS4, you know what that means to me? They have no faith in their software, because they're basically saying at the same price as an Xbox One, people are going to pick the Xbox One, and they know it, so they better lower their price because of the software. Microsoft has good software, Sony doesn't. Sony, if they were to lower their price, I believe that's like a lack of confidence in their own software. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to lower the price at all.
My opinion is if they lower the price, then damn, Microsoft's in some trouble.
But that is true. They lower the price, they are in some trouble.
Yeah.
I don't like I said today. They need all the money they can get. There's no secret Sony's hurting financially. We didn't talk about it, so people don't want to face. And even like I said, Kojima, after E3, they interviewed him. He was surprised at how low Sony went with the price. And I think the reason why Jack Tritton is not here today because he tried to, I guess, take the legs under from Microsoft and end up costing Sony more money in the long run. So imagine, had they left it at $500, left the camera inside the box, you know, it'd have been like and charging for PlayStation Plus now. You know, not saying Sony would have been out the whole financially. We all know that, like, you know, but they'd have been a much better place than they are now, honestly, you know. But I don't. I mean, I don't. They shouldn't lower the price, like, because they're selling. And
yeah, you're right. I mean, they are selling. I don't see why they would lower the price, unless, you know, they really want to just cut the legs out.
Well, Microsoft can't afford to fuck around with their price. Also, they can afford to. But at the end of the day, if there is a business, and you're in this business to make money,
yeah.
Ain't neither one of them. I'm just selling a ton of little software. There's not many games to choose from. You know?
Here's the thing, though. No company's gonna. I mean, Microsoft didn't just lower their price. They had to take out a piece of hardware to do it. So they didn't just say, "Hey, we're gonna knock $100 off." You know what I'm saying? There would be no way Sony could just say, "Hey, we're gonna knock $50." And why would you knee-jerk reaction when you're already selling PS4s at a pretty good clip? So it wouldn't really make sense. But like I said, that's just my opinion. If they were to knee-jerk reaction and lower the price by 25 or $50, that would show to me that they have no confidence in their software matched up straight ahead at the same price point as Microsoft. That's what that shows to me anyway. But anyway, I don't expect that at any rate. But just an interesting thing that they're already doing kind of a replacing, tinkering a bit under the hood, you know?
All right. Son, you want to add to that showstopper or?
No, I'm good. We can move on.
All right, what else we got on today's agenda?
Okay, there was the big, apparently the only game that Sony has any kind of hype behind is The Order. Which, did you guys see that gameplay?
Yes, we did.
Yes, I saw it. Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, what did you guys?
Big Kahuna, what did you think of The Order?
It looked good. Looked real good. I was impressed, but like I said, I'm not into the single player. If it had some definite
co-op multiplayer,
co-op or just online multiplayer, I was in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well. I don't think. Well, we're gonna wait till it gets to E3. Everything that Sony's come out thus far, besides Killzone, and I think not just me speaking. I think a lot of people, as far as Killzone, this is kind of acquired taste. You know, not everybody. I mean, I don't care for it. I know a lot of Sony fans don't care for Killzone.
That's because that game's boring.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I also had that game, and I thought the game looked good, but like you said, it was very boring.
Yeah, it's like watching a Blackbuster critic video, right?
Oh man.
Hey, The Order though, I think it's gonna. I like the way, you know, the shooting mechanics and everything that was on there. How the bullets was ricocheting off that building and everything. It has a lot of cool things in The Order. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say the game is trash. I think it's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I wish they would do? I wish they would stop showing something. Like, if you have a game that looks incredible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need to show something that looks like? Let's show something that looks phenomenal, but then when we show it 6 months later, it looks incredible. It still looks great. It's a great looking game.
Yeah,
why not just show it? Why not just show it like that?
I think one of the most compelling things about it is the storyline to it. I'm intrigued by it. You know, 4 characters. You know, werewolves, all that little stuff. I'm very intrigued with what the storyline is going to be to this game. So I think this game is going to be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From just for getting me my expectations for it build up. Sony has done that.
It seems like
it's pretty good.
There's a big push now for really single player story driven games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that fits in Sony's identity, though. You know, Sony always was known for their single player story, you know, games, and I don't see that this game will not excel. You know, what will ruin it for me if it's 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't.
That will ruin it for me.
I think it'll be if there's no multiplayer or no co-op. I think that they'll focus on.
I hope it's a lot longer than 6 hours.
Wasn't Infamous a pretty short game and with no co-op or online? I mean, you know, you would figure if they're focusing like Wolfenstein, that's like a 20-hour campaign.
Yeah, it got to be like that.
Yeah, if you're going to do a campaign that's single player only, you better have that campaign lasting a good 15, 20 hours at least, you know?
Yeah, speaking of Wolfenstein, if you don't have it yet, get it. It is a great game.
Oh, phenomenal.
Wolfenstein is a great game.
You know what? What's odd about that game is it's only got a 78 on Metacritic or 79. To me, it seems like it should be a little bit higher than that.
Well, I don't go to Metacritic.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Yeah, I mean, I agree that it's probably not a good idea to judge everything based on that. But yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a little low. Like everybody's talking about, it's like the sleeper hit.
Hey, Big Kahuna.
Yeah.
What do you think about Wolfenstein, that game with single player and no multiplayer?
Well, I will put it to you this way. Like I said, if I'm going to get a game, I would rather have one that's going to have at least multiplayer or both multiplayer and single player. But I've been watching a couple of you guys play it, and I'm really thinking about getting it. It's the only single player game that's actually making me want to get it. And then the fact that you guys are telling me it's like 20 hours long, yeah. I mean, that's a...
Have you always been a multiplayer only guy, or have you ever played single player and then just switched to multiplayer?
Well, of course, because, back in the day, because I'm older than you guys, back in the day, there was no multiplayer. It was all single player. But then once I got that first Xbox, and they had that Xbox Live, I was hooked instantly. Everything was about being online.
All right, well, the order. All right, now, I'm sorry, I was in the kitchen. If I say something you guys said again, sorry, I'm just getting back in front of the computer. And to touch on what Warren said, it's not the same game that they showed us at E3 last year. And it's like I said, and again, not to go off on a rant, that's one of the biggest problems that I have for Sony. They always, go for the amusement of the crowd, and as soon as the game comes out, it's not the same thing what they showed. Same thing we did with The Order, same thing with Killzone, Motorstorm. Sony's known for doing that. To me, the gameplay that I saw, very pretty. Now, and you can say I'm not hating. I'm not saying the game that may not be fun, may not be kick-ass, but it reminded me of a lot of a Gears of War, pop and cover and shoot. And that one gun, one shot revolver, that pat.
Yeah. If you notice in the video they showed, when the main character gets to cover, he actually doesn't snap into it like Marcus Phoenix did. He kind of
they changed it though. Or if you remember the first trailer they showed in the alley, snapped into that wall. So that's something they have changed.
Yeah, it does look much better now that he just naturally takes cover himself. You don't have to just snap yourself. But you're right. The first time we did see it, it was like a little snap to cover, and it was kind of familiar.
And I don't like that one. I don't know, man. I just hope that that one shot he had, that pat, that I don't know the fuck was it, a pea shooter. I didn't like that gun. Like, but I'm not saying the game may not be great. I'm looking forward to to that game. Like I said, rumors the game is being pushed back 2015, which really will suck for Sony because they don't have any exclusives for 2014.
That's not true. They have Forza. Drive Club. Right?
Well, come on. All they will have is Drive Club, though. And
yeah, and you know what though? Drive Club launches like right within 2 weeks, and on the same day as some of these other games: Alien Isolation, Evolve, Batman: Arkham Knight.
But listen, to be fair though, all those other games count as games. Just because they're not first party doesn't mean they're not going to count.
Oh yeah, but hey, we can all play those if you have an Xbox One or a PS4.
But I think they'll have something else besides Drive Club.
Oh, they will, but wouldn't you expect? The reason why you buy a console, especially early on, is for the exclusives, right?
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here. What you're saying is indeed correct. It is correct, But you're right, If you was on the fence between the Xbox and the PS4, and you walk into the store, now fuck what you have on the eShop and all those indie games. I'm not knocking those who like them, but you go about what's on the shelf, and you can get all those other games you're naming that's on the other platform, and then some. That's why I say it's a big blow to Sony. Now I'm gonna say this again, and I'm on the record. Exclusives are fine. I would rather play a AAA multi-plat than a bullshit exclusive any day. I've always said that. You know what I mean? But you got some people. I'm just saying. Perception is everything. But again, like I said, I hope the game is great. I have a PS4 and I will be picking up The Order. But when you look at a game like that, like to me, that just screams co-op. I'm not. It don't have to be deathmatch. I'm, fine, because I'm the opposite of Big Kahuna. I enjoy a one-player game with a great story. I'm all about that. And I never even tried the multiplayer in Rise. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never tried the multiplayer in God of War Ascension. I don't even, like to me that, or Tomb Raider.
You're not missing much in God of War Ascension. I thought Rise was okay. Tomb Raider was terrible. The multiplayer was just god awful.
Yeah, like, to me, I don't think games like that need a multiplayer. But again, I look at a game like The Order. That to me screams co-op. 2 people or 4 people co-op or whatever the case may. At least a horde mode or something.
Well,
it does look like a co-op, or a multiplayer game, especially with 4 main characters.
Am I the only one that when you saw this trailer, you're like, or this gameplay, you're thinking that they had people sitting around and said, "Hey, give us a game like Gears of War, but not Gears of War." I mean, am I the only one that thinks that?
Listen.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, man. Well, here's the thing. Gears of War is a great game, and to be honest, Sony doesn't have anything like that. They say with Microsoft don't have anything like a God of War. You know what I mean? So, I just hope the fucking game is great, and that's all. I just hope it's not cheesy as fuck. The Infamous, okay, it was pretty, it woke me, but the shit was kind of cheesy. I'm just gonna be real. It wasn't. It's gonna be real, like, that was some bullshit pussy right there. That was that. I'm gonna turn my camera on. Hold up. Hold up. That was some motherfucking granny pussy for real. That shit was that was some granny pussy there, man. For real. I'm not saying the game was bad, but it wasn't great.
But I mean, who's talking about Infamous anymore at this point? Like, you see a ton of copies. Yeah, you see a ton of copies in GameStop used. I think when I went in there, there's like 10, 15 copies used in there. I mean, they're selling it for like $30, $35 already. Where is it on the charts right now? Nowhere. That's where.
Well, people say the same thing about Titanfall's still selling though.
Titanfall's still charting, baby.
Yeah, it is still selling. People say, a lot of Sony fans, but I'm not the biggest Titanfall fanatic. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. I suck at the game, but a lot of people say, Titanfall has died up, but Titanfall still is selling pretty well. Like I said, it is what it is. I think a game like Titanfall is gonna have long legs.
You could see that game getting a few million sales on the Xbox One by the end of the year, because what happens is when people buy Xbox One, they're gonna pick up Titanfall for it. You know what I mean? So obviously that's gonna be a game that's gonna have long legs. That I would believe so anyway.
Did you like it, Kahuna, that it was multiplayer only and no single player?
Well, like I said before, I would prefer multiplayer, but my personal opinion on the whole matter is, to me, no game, if it's only single player, to me it should be $30. If it's only multiplayer, it should only be $30. Now, if it has both, $60. Mm-hmm. But if I'm going to get a game, I would more likely spend $60 on a multiplayer game than just a single player game. But,
okay.
Now, how about like an RPG? You don't play like really long, like 100-hour RPGs like Skyrim or something like that?
Well, it depends on the RPG. Skyrim, I would play something like that, and Mass Effect or something like that. Yeah, but
did you say you hate Skyrim?
No. I said I would play that.
I know. I hate Skyrim.
You hate it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who hates
Skyrim? That game.
Right.
Did you play Oblivion?
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I never played Oblivion. Skyrim was the first in the series that I played. So.
Oh, man.
Oh, showstopper. Help me out, man.
I don't know what to say.
Hey, anybody that's listening?
Oblivion!
Hey, I got the game too.
Oblivion was the thing.
I never played it. Hey, guys, anybody that's listening, go ahead and start asking some questions, because I can tell it's going to run a little bit short. So you guys might want to start getting those questions out now. Yeah. Right now. Anyway, what's that?
Why are you going to run short?
Because of the other things that we have to talk about. I don't think it's going to...
Okay. Well, go ahead and move along.
Yeah. Okay, Xbox One is seeing increased demand at retailers due to the price drop, the connectless SKU, and this is according to GameStop. And also according to GameStop, they plan to post a profit next quarter in part to increase sales from the Xbox One. So how do you feel about this? Big Kahuna, you're first.
I personally, I understand why they did it, so they could get those sales, but I personally, I'm sitting back and the people who don't have the Kinect or don't want the Kinect, I think they're just going to be missing out a lot. And you know, Sony guys always go, "Who cares about waving your hands and all that?" I didn't buy my system to wave my hands. I bought the system because of the features it had with the Kinect.
Good point.
That's why I bought the system. I think that these people who just believe either they're going to hear rumors that the shit doesn't work, or they're just going to hear the dumb shit about the NSA, but yet they carry one of these around, which has the NSA on it.
Yeah.
And so I just think they're just going to be missing out. Like, say somebody goes out to the store, gets one, and then he goes over his friend's house, and he sees his friend over there Skyping and, you know, playing Killer Instinct, and he beating the shit out of his friend, and you can see his friend up in the corner with the look on his face, and, you know, then he says, go do this and go do that, and he's going, damn, it can do all that? Well, damn, I should have got that shit. Yeah, you should have got that shit. But you heard all these, you know, rumors and stuff about how bad the Kinect was and all that other bullshit.
But you know what? I'm going to play the devil's advocate again. And a portion of the blame I would put on Microsoft because here it is. They not saying they forced it. So this was their vision. I don't look at it as that they forced the Kinect on us. This was their vision for their console. You know what I mean? And the Kinect, to me, like I said, it was a victim of its own success. The original Kinect is not the same thing as this Kinect here. It's not by any means. But Microsoft didn't have any compelling software to go along with the Kinect at launch. Now you write all the features, and I use my Kinect all the time. Xbox, Bing, Denzel Washington, and I just pick, you know what I mean? I do this shit all the time. The fucking Skyping with you guys, you know what I mean? But like I said, Microsoft at launch, they should have had some compelling software to go along with the Kinect to, like I say, been like all the flack that has gotten around the industry, you know what I mean? Especially from a lot of Sony fans and a lot of people that wasn't happy with the first Kinect, you know what I mean? They should have had something here that really, you know, hand in hand besides those features. They think it's us just bullshit, screaming at the screen, hey, Xbox, Bing. It's a lot bigger than that, you know what I mean? Xbox.
You know, I look at it like it was over. I think reason why I got a bad rep was mainly, you know, from Microsoft's standpoint was Don Matrix. You know, his arrogance coming out of E3 and everything like that really put a bad stigma over everything Microsoft was doing. That overshadowed a lot of different people's opinions about that message. That message was so horrible that every feature that Microsoft, regardless of how cool it might have been, you know, we looked past Don Matrick and said, you know what, we wanted the Xbox anyway. You know, a lot of people had a problem with the presentation that man gave. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think it's failing. You know, it's because of the presentation and how they presented it. They could have presented that a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Not with all this arrogance that they had when they came out of E3.
Can I say something about the price drop?
Go ahead. Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to mention that. But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'll wait.
Oh, I think the price drop is cool. I don't have an issue with the price drop. You know, I think, you know, with them removing the Kinect, that remove one of the things that a lot of people had an issue with the box, which was the camera. And, you know, you give them options so that's helping them. And I think that's a good business move from Microsoft to do that. You know what I'm saying? For they can sell more consoles, because they really do need to sell a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? To help them out far as their software and the sales that they're going to have, even though they still whopping them right now with it. You know, we outselling Sony software right now, but it's still cool, but they need that. So it's good with me.
I think that the whole price drop thing and the GameStop and all that stuff. I'm gonna be real cautious, and I like to wait. I'm gonna wait until after E3, and I'm gonna wait and see what that price drop means. The price drop, Microsoft has done everything they need to do to get the ball in their hands, but now they got to run with the ball, and the only way to run with that ball is games. And I know everybody's talking about they got a lot of games at E3, but I'm gonna wait. They have to kill it. They have to kill it at E3. And then run with that ball. You know what I mean? Or else the price drops, all this stuff isn't going. Obviously, a price drop is going to have an impact no matter what. Okay? But in order to have the impact that I think they want it to have, you gotta follow it up with games. And that's why this E3 is so much more important, I think, to Microsoft than anyone else.
Hey, you don't think it's important to Sony too? I mean, they have. I see a lot of discord now, even on places like Sony Gaff. They're like, hey, these indie games and ported PC games are all well and good, but Microsoft is getting this awesome looking Sunset Overdrive, and they got a new Halo coming. And
yeah, I'm not saying that none of that stuff, may or may not be true. I'm just saying that there's always a difference between what people say and what they do.
Yeah.
You know, especially on forums and stuff like that. That's why I like to wait, and I want to see the hard numbers after E3, after the price drop is in effect for more than like a month, a couple months, and let's see what happens. Right. You know.
I could honestly say this Christmas is going to be interesting.
Exactly.
It's going to be real interesting.
Yeah, look, we're not going to know. We're not going to know the final results of this probably for a little while anyway, because let's face it, Microsoft conceded this month to Sony when they announced that they're going to have a cheaper SKU next month. That's basically what they did. But let's be honest here. People like to point out the 215,000 that Microsoft sold last month, but Sony didn't sell even 200,000 themselves. So I mean, if you're going to hate on one, you have to say, hey, Sony's pushing this agenda like, hey, they're selling out of PS4s, you can't find them anywhere. And we know you can find them damn things everywhere. Daryl just traded his in, so
it was 115,000, right? Not 200.
No, wasn't it 215,000?
I think it was 115.
Well, okay, well, yeah, 115,000. Sony still sold less than 200,000 themselves.
Yeah, they sold about $188 or something. Shit, Nintendo sold 48,000. God damn.
Yeah, now if the Xbox One started selling, that low, then I'd say, hey, there might be something up. But the bottom line is, we're in the months where,
dry months.
Yeah, it's dry months. What are people really going to play? Now we're going to get Watch Dogs, but to be honest with you, it's always kind of like this. But I'm just a little bit surprised that there isn't more focus on next-gen only games, because people aren't really getting a lot of reasons. And a lot of people that ask me, hey, should I buy an Xbox One or PS4 now? As big a fan I am of the Xbox One, I can say unless you really, really want to play, like the next Forza or something, or Killer Instinct, then wait a little while, because you're going to play through all this stuff. And I mean, I have over 30 games on my Xbox One, and I've already played through most of that stuff. So it's like you're in this huge dry spell. Maybe not as dry as the PS4 owners, but they got their indies, right, guys?
No, but here's the thing. Here's my take. Maybe you guys may agree to disagree, but as far as these next generation consoles, it's being real. The masses are not going to really gravitate to these consoles until they come down to about $300. I'm just being real. As long as the industry is, you're right, they're still supporting the PS3 and the 360. There's 160 million installed between the both of those. This be real. This has never been done before in the history of gaming. You know what I mean? You think about when the 360 and the PS3 came out. I'm sorry, you didn't have games that came out on the original Xbox and and the 360. You know what I mean? I'm just being real, because the 360 couldn't. So the original Xbox couldn't run those games. Like, you didn't have Oblivion on the original Xbox and on the Xbox. You know what I mean? This is the only generation.
Yeah.
I mean, there really is no reason. You know what I mean?
Hey, we all, yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless like me, I'm a faggot who loves gadgets. I'm the
faggot.
Yeah, that's just me. You know what I mean? But I think come E3, when Microsoft shows these games, they're done. I'm not saying they're going to just close them down to 360, but they're exclusive. They have coming out from now on. This fourth month, they're not coming on the 360. They're on the Xbox One, and that's it. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, wait till E3, we're going to see. But shit, look at the Wii U. I mean, it's not for nothing. Like, we got to talk about that Mario Kart too, but.
We will.
Just think about it, and I say that, I always say that I hate Nintendo. I'm going to say this right here. Just imagine had the Wii U been a huge success, it would have held the industry back. Just being real. You wouldn't have had this Batman game that's supposed to be coming out in the fall. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now, like, I'm just being real, because they would have had to pay them. They would have had to try to get those sales there on the Wii U also. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that those get their fucking teeth kicked in. Make a fucking better capable system, man. Fuck that.
hey, next year, Dewey in the comments section, you should invite him in.
Yeah, he can join. He can just ask him what the way at.
Hey, he in the comment section.
Oh, the video?
Hey guys, that reminds
the video.
Hey, that reminds me. Before I joined this the call, man, I took a big stinky throughway in the bathroom. So yeah.
Hey, Big Kahuna.
Yeah.
What's his doing? What's his name on YouTube?
Amir Assam Rashid.
You're not even gonna try a game like the new Batman game coming out. You don't like them either.
He said Throughway here.
Yeah, I like those. Multiplayer, not. I'll get one of those.
Hey, the newest Batman did have multiplayer. The Arkham Origins.
Oh, let me wait. Do you guys want to add? Actually, let me see. Let me hit him on Skype.
Yeah, he can come on here and say his piece. We good.
Hold on. Let me get his ass in here. I'm hit him on his inbox.
Hey, let me say something real quick about what we've been talking about. All right. And I kind of believe this a little bit, but Microsoft actually came out and said, hey, part of the reason we dropped the Kinect and lowered the price is because we're trying to appeal to these 360 owners who are so happy with their console that they're not upgrading. And I actually have a lot of friends who are just perfectly happy. I was like, hey, why don't you get an Xbox One for Titanfall? And they're like, well, I just bought Titanfall on my 360.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why don't you buy, an Xbox One for Plants vs. Zombies? They're like, well, I've got that on my 360 too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the games that are coming out.
There's going to be no demand until the cross-gen stuff stops.
Yeah, but since there's 80-some million consoles out for the Xbox 360, and there's a lot of games and a big back catalog, and to top it all off, there's a rumor that we're going to see a $99 Xbox 360 this year. That means that how many more people are just going to buy a 360 and have that incredible backlog of games and then maybe upgrade in a year or two. While I think we have incredible sales for both the PS4 and the Xbox One, I think that there's something only like 12, 15 million hardcore gamers, and then you're going to see a steep decline for a couple of years until they hit that sweet spot price point. But
about $300.
Yeah, $300. Yeah.
But
so
But also too, though, if once the industry, the powers that be, start using these next generation engines, Unreal Engine 4 and Snowdrop and Cryos, then you're going to continuously see support for current gen consoles. I mean, at least 2 more years, at least 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until then, All right, question. Extra stage left. What do you guys feel about this Mario Kart debacle? Is it a debacle to you guys?
No, it's not a debacle at all.
It's not a debacle at all, but I do think that I think that it's kind of funny because I read this article about it, right? And if you guys don't know, Mario Kart 8 is only 720p. Ooh, and instead of being 60 frames per second locked, it's 59 frames per second.
Oh wow! One pin down.
Yeah, I know.
One little count. That's it. That's still 60. Come on now. They know how it goes.
You know what's interesting though? Listen. You know what's interesting, guys? I was talking to crowd about this. Okay, Nintendo games when they come out. Okay, every big name site when they review their games, what do they talk about? They talk about art style. They talk about gameplay. They talk about animation. They talk about everything that they're supposed to talk about with every game that comes out. They don't go to resolution and frame rate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, hey, what was the point in doing resolution on Mario Kart?
Right. Well, but if you notice, they do that. But them stories, they die quickly because Nintendo created this environment where when they make a game, the game gets judged for what it's supposed to be judged for. And everybody gets the bullshit,
But here's the thing. I'm just being real. I read several articles that's in, it may have been my Nintendo news, but one of those sites was like that the Wii U has more 1080p 60 frame games than the PS4 and the Xbox One.
They did throw themselves in there that way.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that.
Nintendo didn't throw themselves in there. The website did that.
Well,
websites did that.
Here's the thing. All right, real talk. That rumor just come up from that shit had to come from somewhere. I don't know where it came from. Yeah. But it came from somewhere. You know what I mean? That's just being real. You know what I mean? Right. It was set behind doors, off the record. Nobody just come out and say that the Wii U, because rumored that Bayonetta is supposed to be 1080p, 60 frames per second. Smash was 1080p, 60 frames per second. Mario Kart was supposed to be 1080p, 60 frames per second. You know what I mean? That's what they were saying. They were saying that, hey, the Wii U has more 1080p, 60 frames per second than the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Yeah. That was being said in the media. And I don't care, about the whole resolution. I don't give a shit. But I'm just saying, I did that video yesterday to say, hey, don't be a fucking hypocrite now, because you guys was just talking about Drive Club not being 1080p 60 frames per second. Here it is, Mario Kart. And to be honest, come on now, Nintendo games, they're not much to them technically. They're not open world. They're not They're not pushing the same kind of polys and shaders as Infamous or Rise. You know what I mean? They're not. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes it's not all about polys and shaders. It's about the art.
What?
So when I see Mario Kart,
fucking pixel dust, draggedy shit, lollipop in your fucking ass. So weird. Fuck Nintendo.
Hey, next gen.
hey, Showstop.
He don't win the Wii U mad. hey, man.
You want to take me in my opinion?
What in the world happened? He don't win Wii U mad here, boy. Goodness.
That's my opinion.
No.
Yeah, let me finish. No, that's my opinion. Let me finish. Hold on now.
Hey, so tell us how you really feel about the Wii U, Zaire.
I'm just saying.
Daryl, you can chime in, man. You ain't gotta be quiet.
Roy is absolutely right. I'm just playing. I'm just being a dick right now. It's not about that.
When I see Mario Kart or Mario, people say I say it weird.
For an Italian, you say it damn weird, dude.
Yeah, you do. Mario. Mario.
Don't you
Mario. Mario.
Looks good.
Italian plumber.
You said exactly how Mario said. It's Mario.
It's me, a Mario.
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 Listen, honestly, for what it's worth, Mario Kart it's quite a nice looking game. Even quite the last Mario game. I'm not saying the game doesn't have good graphics. I just thought what was really funny, there's all these grown ass men. I was everything with a child of God on that video there. Fuck you, next gen, and I'm like, God damn, I just said the game was in fucking 1080p. No, where did Nintendo say that, okay, bro? They didn't say it, so cut your shit. I said, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a soft spot for Nintendo.
I know you do. Right, your booty hole.
You love throwing them shells around.
It looks great, though.
I don't care about berries and cream.
Hey, from now on, 1080p means what crap? I mean, what?
Resolution is berries and frames per second is cream.
Yeah, if Zelda comes out and it's like that tech demo that they showed, in E3 2011, I get another Wii for $99, bro. Yeah. I'll be the first to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I'm gonna have Zelda and I'll probably have Bayonetta. It'll be the only two games that I own, but it depends on how the Zelda game looks. If it looks awesome, I'm there.
Big Kahuna.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, were you a Nintendo fan?
Never had a Nintendo. I was a Sega. Yeah.
That's what's up.
You had the Master System, right?
The Genesis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Genesis. Because the Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Oh man, crap! I tell you.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. You know what? As a father, and I have younger children. I have a 3-year-old, 7-year-old, and 12-year-old, right? Yeah. For younger children, right? Like, to me, Nintendo just pushes a lot of homosexuality. Just hear me out. Look where I'm going with this.
What?
Listen.
What?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen. Look at their leading.
Yeah, I got to tune out of this one.
Listen. Check it out. You got Pikmin. 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 You got Smash Bros. That's a lot of homosexuality.
Oh, no, man. You playing.
That's a lot of homosexuality going on, right? You got Pikmin, and then you got Smash Bros. Like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know what my...
I told you.
I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm out now. It's like, no. But no, if you like, the game was awesome, though. If that's what you're into playing, that's
You know what? I think, if they had a better online system, that it would be a little bit better.
It'd be a lot.
That system will kick butt, man.
Yeah, I'm not look. The Wii U is never gonna be like a beast system or compete with the PS4 and Xbox One. But if it had a decent online system, a lot more people would probably be into it to play games.
Heck yeah.
Like the exclusives and stuff.
It's the restrictions. That's what I don't like. It's not that the Wii U is underpowered compared to everything else. It's the restrictions that I don't like. It's hard going from the 7th generation with the PS3 and the 360 to the Wii U, and they can't do the basic shit that I've been doing for the last 8 or 9 years. That's my biggest gripe with the Wii U. The newest system is going to be most likely more powerful than the Xbox One and the PS4. But I'm not going to buy it until they change their policies and shit, man. If you're not about playing online and talking to your friends and stuff, then fine. Then the Wii U's for you. If it's not a big deal, but that's important to me to talk to my friends and and that's and the fact that if an art style is going to show me cleavage and not for Nintendo to say, hey, that's too much, cover that up. Like, I don't like that shit, Like, Nintendo tries to be everybody else's parent. Let me do the parents in my house. You worry about the games, part of the great system, and that's my gripe with Nintendo. One of my gripes with Nintendo. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's one of your gripes anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. One of the other things we have is Phantom Dust was trademarked by Microsoft.
Ooh, can't wait.
Very close to E3. They did the same thing with Killer Instinct. A lot of people didn't believe we'd see Killer Instinct. They were like, nah, we won't see any Killer Instinct. It's too soon. It is odd that they wouldn't trademark that before they had the game, but I mean, I guess since they already own the rights before, that they probably figured they'd just get it back really quick. So, I mean, what do you guys think about Phantom Dust, possible sequel?
Well, did we talk about it on the show a couple weeks ago?
I think
that when either me or you brought it up, like they need to bring back Phantom Dust.
Yeah.
Who said it, but me and you. Like, I think that's dope shit. Microsoft has a lot of old school IPs they can bring back, man. I think that's dope shit.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. Isn't that one of the games that's on that E3 list from Microsoft? Is that one of the games that's up there?
They said that there's some Japanese games, but that wouldn't be from the wonderful developer that would be the Platinum Games game. This would be a totally different game. The guy who does Phantom Dust is the guy who did Panzer Dragoon, and he, he would be definitely one of those developers to get on board. If you want to get, I'm not going to say Japan, but there's other places in the world that like Japanese type games. So
I thought that was from Mr. Meteor X. I thought he had a leaked list also. Shout out to Throwaway. He's watching the show live. He said he's enjoying the show, fellas. He's hit me in my inbox on Twitter. Shout out Throwaway. Hey. But now,
what's up, Throwaway?
I think that came from Mr. Meteor X. Somebody put that Phantom Dust before.
I can't believe Crap didn't say hello to Thuway.
Hey, Thuway. Hey, Thuway. Let me ask you something, Thuway. I was just curious why you damage control so hard after the order was downgraded, and you felt the need to damage control like it was the best thing ever. At no point in time is a next-generation game something to be in awe of at 800p and 30 frames per second. If an Xbox One game had been 800 goddamn p and 30 frames per second with little fucking black bars, you would have been all over it saying it would have been 1080p on the PS4, yet you have the goddamn gall and nerve to damage control. To damage control this shit like
Two
no
Wii U
other.
mads. Man, good grief. What's going on?
You damage control like no other. You're a fraud. You're in that goddamn FUD factory that is NeoGAF. Get a real job. Grow a beard. Grow a beard because you look like you're about 11 years old, kid. Rack them up.
Okay.
Crap.
Showstopper.
Crap.
Yeah.
Come back to Earth, man. Come on back down here with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
Come on back. You back?
How you say?
Crap. All right, I can't be here to smack you back into reality, but come back, please.
How do you say? How do you say? At no point in time does Crap Gamers views express the whole show. What's that shit they be saying?
We gotta put a disclaimer up with Crap.
Can I just get 30 seconds? Can I just get 30 seconds?
Give it up.
Go ahead, Ward.
When I said to say hello, I meant to say hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go attack.
Oh, did I cut him a promo? Did I cut a promo on him too hard?
Just relax, man. Take it easy.
Chillax.
I'm sure there are plenty of people that think you do the same thing that he does.
I'm sure, but I'm not the one that. I'm not going around claiming to be an insider though.
Oh my god. Anyway, hello, Thuway. I just meant to say hello.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. What's up, Thuway?
You guys are marking out the.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching us, Thuway.
You guys are marking out the Thuway.
Oh, and by the way,
cool dude.
and by the way,
dude, man.
Hey, next gen.
Yes.
By the way, in the fine print, the views of the Crab Gamer do not represent anyone else on this show.
There you go.
And is the Big Kahuna still alive?
Yes,
Hey, Big Kahuna, he doesn't need CPR over there.
Yeah, but no.
Hey, Big Kahuna, have you ever played Phantom? Do you remember Phantom Dust, Big Kahuna?
No, I do not.
It's this weird kind of Japanese game that was on the original Xbox, but I mean, it was interesting. It's one of the few Japanese-style games that I actually liked. There's not many.
Yeah.
I liked Lost Odyssey on the 360. I don't know if you guys
Yes.
you guys played it. I mean, it was 4 discs long, I believe, but wow, it was such a good game. You got a 100 gamer score for each disc when you beat it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was more gamer score in there as well, but it was actually a lot of fun for a JRPG. I'm not really into a ton of the JRPGs, but I think that this is another one of those surprising moves, and I think that this is probably not one of the bigger surprises, but I think it is kind of a surprise if it happens.
Surprise though, because a lot of people, that is like, people looked at the original Xbox being the hardcore gamers. Like that was one of the gems there on the original Xbox. Dope shit though. Hope it is. Well, it most likely is going to be true because they patent and trademark. I don't know if they're going to show it at E3. Maybe they may show it at the Japanese Tokyo Game Show or something. But whatever. But it is what it is.
For sure. Okay, that's pretty much all I have. So if you want to go, we got a lot of questions apparently. So
we can do a few. It was already. When did we start? But we can do a few. Read them off. Let's make it happen.
All right. Here we go. I'm refreshing these questions real quick. Let's see what we got here. We've only been going for about 50 minutes, so we're good.
All right.
Let's see.
We could do questions.
I got one from what was my man name? Here we go. Lacey. Chuck. He said Phantom Dust or Shamu. Which one would you prefer?
Shenmue.
Want Microsoft to bring to reboot?
Shenmue. Yeah.
I said both.
I would say Shenmue.
They both pretty dope games.
Yeah, but
Shamu is top of the top dog, but I would want them
They own
both.
the rights to Shenmue, but they own the rights to Phantom Dust. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they own the IP Phantom Dust, so.
But yeah, Shamu definitely need to be. I think for some strange reason, I think they got it. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. I feel it in my Spurs. They got that game.
What, Shenmue? You know why they might have it? Because if you remember, Phil Spencer, when asked about Gears of War, was like, "That's epic. That's Epic Games. It's up to them. We think it's run its course. Blah blah blah. We want to focus on our own stuff." And next thing you know, they bought the IP. Phil Spencer's saying almost the same thing with Shenmue. He's like, "That's a Sega thing. We'd like to maybe focus on our own stuff."
Mm-hmm.
So
He was mentioning it a lot before he became the head. You know what I'm saying? He was mentioning Shamu a lot, like he would like to bring games like Shamu and all that little stuff back. I don't, for some strange reason, I think he got that as a surprise. I don't know.
it would be a hell of a surprise. It'd be a feather in the cap.
All he have to do is drop the mic and leave. Because that E3 is over with.
Feather in the cap, I'm telling you.
Well, don't you mean
It's
throw
over
it over his shoulder?
He can do whatever he want to. You know what I'm saying? Get rice, whatever. I don't care. Just drop it and go.
Hey, you know what? Phil Spencer just come out there, take the mic, say games, drop the mic, walk off the stage, and just roll that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, just games, yeah. You know what I mean? That would be just amazing. But okay, there's a really good question from Brian Evanier here. He says, "Do you guys think the price of Xbox Live will decrease now that you don't need gold for the apps?" Big Kahuna, you first. What do you think?
No. If anything, they'll probably increase, knowing them.
I say the same thing. How much is Live now? $60, $50? What is it? 60?
It's $59.99, but you can almost always get it on sale throughout the year for like $40.
I bought a few cards for $35 from Best Buy.
Yeah, $35 is where I usually buy mine at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They had a deal where you get in 2 years. They was doing the 2-year deal.
Yes.
Did they stop that?
You can get those at certain places, but yeah, they're definitely not going to lower the price. If anything, they're going to do some variants because they're about to offer original content like the Halo series and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you're getting games with it now too on the Xbox One starting in June. So, I mean, it's the same price pretty much as PlayStation Plus, but you can actually find deals on Xbox Live pretty regularly. So.
All right. I got a good question here from Twitch Reaper. Do you think, do you guys think it would be a backlash against Sony when they drop the hardware and become an online-only PS Now type system like they did the Xbox, and they said they plan on getting out of the hardware business? We kind of covered this like a few shows ago. He's talking about like Sony not making any more hardware and just having being able to stream their games and stuff. We kind of like talked about it in a few episodes. To answer your question, yes, I think it will be a backlash from a lot of the hardcore Sony fans. I could see it being a good thing for them, business-wise, because making hardware is very, very expensive, and to be able to access the PlayStation catalog from either your cell phone or tablet and stuff, it's a big money thing for them, you know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be a backlash. But you guys would add to that or whatever. Guess not. On to the next question.
Okay, here, I got one. I got a pretty good one. It says, this is from Omagazio, who's our boy. He always watches us. He says, another major questions. What are y'all's thought on Ed Boon teasing Mortal Kombat 10?
Oh, shit. Can't wait to finish him. Can't wait. Excited.
I mean, yeah, Mortal Kombat is awesome. I have the last Mortal Kombat. I got the collector's edition. It came with the Scorpion and the Sub-Zero bookends. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I have the one that came with the arcade stick. I don't know what the fuck is my arcade stick.
Oh, yeah, you had like the super fucking expensive... Yeah, I just got the regular collector's edition. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, but no, I think... What engine do they use for Mortal Kombat?
I don't know, but that engine was pretty good. I don't know. I don't like it as much as Killer Instinct, but that's because that's a next-gen kind of game, and it's like got really good hit detection. But... I really liked the last Mortal Kombat as well. Like it brings back a lot of good memories. If you're a
rumor has it that the next one is going to be next generation only, though. So.
Oh, you know what? I hope so. We need more next gen only titles.
Yeah.
Like in a big way. Hey, Big Kahuna, are you a Mortal Kombat fan?
Yep, and what next gen just said, that would be a good thing because I don't want to see the graphics dumbed down. I want to be able to look at it and just go, wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. What about you, Warrior Wart? Big Mortal Kombat fan?
I'm not a big Mortal Kombat. I'm not a big fighting game fan.
You faggot.
Yeah, he's a faggot.
I ain't been too big on fighters neither, but
we got another.
I used to be back in there.
We got a bunch of,
Hey,
maybe the Ellen Show is recruiting for her podcast.
Oh no!
I go on there with Mario Kart.
Mario.
Mario
Mario
Kart. Hey, okay, here's a good question from Adam Pace. He says, in terms of October 7th, what games are you guys getting? He says the games coming out then are Alien Isolation, Middle Earth Shadows of Mordor,
Nope,
and Dragon Age Inquisition.
Getting it.
Dragon Age Inquisition and probably the Shadow. What's the first game?
Alien Isolation.
Nah, Alien game's been ass. They've been all been.
Okay, no, but check this out. This Alien game is survival horror, and it looks scary as shit.
The last one looked good as fuck. That last one was horrible, bro.
Yeah, but check this out. This one, you're just the one. There's only the one alien. You have no gun. You basically are just trying to this alien is stalking you. You got to be quiet.
Through the whole game?
Yeah, through the whole game. Just when you're on this ship. I think you guys should check it out. Some of the previews and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, it's survival horror. This game looks more survival horror.
No, I don't think it's. I mean, I think you have a gun in the game, correct?
There's no gun.
It kind of plays like Outlast. If you ever played Outlast.
I've never played Outlast, but
I played about 5 or 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I like that scary shit. I'll be the first to say my nerves are bad, man. But I'm getting it even though.
Hey, then what you do is you do a video of you playing it and being scared like a little bitch. No, dude, I guarantee you get a lot of hits with that, man. I guarantee it. I'm gonna get all 3, so yeah.
Okay, I got a good question here from Tony Sniff. If Quantum Break gets pushed back, what do you guys think X1 will have a strong lineup for the rest of the year?
I think that they're going to have some surprises. I think we're going to see Forza Horizon 2 this year, which would be pretty good because I loved the first Forza Horizon, and I I think, there's still going to be Sunset Overdrive and possibly, we don't know yet since these are just rumors, okay? So don't shoot the messenger, but it could possibly be either Halo 2 Anniversary or, gasp, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We got enough shit about that goddamn Halo. They don't ever mention Halo Condition on the show again. We got enough shit about that shit, dude.
But hey, if they release either one, if they release Halo 2 by itself, or if they release all 4 Halos in a standalone package like the Mass Effect trilogy, I think that's big. A lot of people would be into that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Dope shit. He's not replacing GD. He just damn. All right. We got some more. Any questions here?
Yeah, we got B Main, the artist. He says, "What do y'all think about Star Wars? What do y'all think about Star Wars Battlefront 3?"
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything on it.
We're not going to see anything till E3. It's confirmed that we're going to see something at E3.
Well, here's my thing. Star Wars Battlefront. I would rather had that fucking Star Wars 1313 and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Star Wars Battlefront, DICE is doing it, if not mistaken. They're handling it.
Yeah, DICE. Actually, it's DICE, but they used to be the team that handled Medal of Honor, the 2 newest Medal of Honors.
Oh,
they got
it.
Yeah. Oh, you just killed all the hype, man. Thanks.
Jesus, they messed up. Let me tell you something. If EA fucks this up, forget about it, man. That's a big IP there, bro.
Hey, I'm interested to see the Star Wars game that Amy Hennig from Naughty Dog is working on.
Yeah, I hope it's a one-player, single-player game.
Yeah, that's what she's working on. She's working on a really heavy story-driven Star Wars game, which is what I think Star Wars should be all about anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love Battlefront 2 though, man. That's one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah.
Hey, here's another one from Omagazio. He says, "Why is Nintendo fanboys like Dr. Gaptooth hyping up E3 4 plans, saying Nintendo has more show space than Sony and Microsoft?"
Listen, I don't know that they do or they don't. They may. So let's just wait and see. You know what I mean?
But hyping up, they probably do have a lot of boosts.
Hey, who's Dr. Gaptooth?
That's Dr. Trey.
I never in the history of gaming, I've never seen one hype up floor plans. I've never in my life seen it ever.
Yeah, I mean that is nuts, but I mean they may and they may not. So we just gotta wait and we gotta see, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
Stop, you know where I'm coming from, man. I love Nintendo.
Yeah.
You
I got you.
I feel like I'm making fun of my grandfather when I make fun of Nintendo. I can't do it.
Yeah, honestly, come on, boy. They need to get their shit together, man.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I like what they like. They do, but I do like the stuff that they're bringing out. I like whatever something Kart. I'm not gonna say the word no more because I can't pronounce it correctly according to you guys.
Oh, you say it all right.
I'm gonna play Mario.
Mario. Let's say it that way.
Yeah.
Mario.
I want to play Bayonetta 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
we got a good question from Shorty. I didn't even know, but you guys might know. Shorty 526. What do you guys think Major Nelson's side project could be at E3? I didn't hear anything about that.
What do I think is what?
I don't know, man. His side project. I don't know.
Nelson's side project at E3. I didn't hear anything about it.
He might have a I don't know. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? What the surprise could have been with him, and I was gonna actually have this. It was an old song back in the day with this dude dancing in the street with this midget, and it was We Can Dance. You know what I'm saying?
We can leave your friends behind.
We can dance. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the safety dance. It's the safety.
You know what I think the surprise?
Yeah, save the dance. Y'all know what it is. That midget had me cracking up laughing in that video, boy.
I think that the surprise that he's going to do is he's going to bring the peas back to the box.
Oh. Hey, I got another question I got a good question from Shot. What's up, Crunk Girl? It's my little sis there. It says, what genre do you guys hope will make a comeback, I guess, this generation or at E3 or whatever? You know I'm a big fan of? I like games like R-Type and Gradius, those 2D.
Like those old shooters?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those.
Hey, go buy a Dreamcast, bro.
Yeah, Dreamcast. I like those type of games. Those are my favorite. I hope they don't like. I hope fighters come back, be like they dominate like they used to be back in the day.
I like to see platformers come back.
Yeah.
I'm with Worrywart. I want to see Banjo, Conquer. I want to see something along those lines from Microsoft. Stubbs the
Voodoo
Zombie,
Vince. I want to see
Voodoo
all that.
Vince,
Yeah.
Blinks the Time Sweeper. I want to see some of these games on the Xbox One because, yeah, I feel like they need.
You know what I want to see this, and next gen gonna be with me on this one. I want to see a dope boxing game on here.
Oh yeah.
With all the boxers, man.
I'm with that.
EA's doing the UFC now. I'm a big fight.
Now I ain't talking about fighter like that. I'm talking regular boxing, like Fight Night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a dope Fight Night this
I
week.
said they're doing the UFC right there. That same team that does the Fight Night is doing the UFC. So hopefully after they finish the UFC, they can give us a great Fight Night. I'm all about that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, next gen.
I want to see customized entrance where you can put your own music and have your entrance come out, man, online.
Into the game with the Kinect. Plug there, actually be able to put. That's what listen, Microsoft, you're listening, whoever, the Kinect. Give us that feature that you guys showed at E3 2010 when it took whatever, you're getting a skateboard, took your actual skateboard, whatever you're using, sport, whatever, and put that into the actual game. Or put us into the actual game. Put your fat like crap, sexy like me, put us in the fucking game. I think that'd be a dope,
Hey, I'm a little bit pissed off that my avatar doesn't accurately represent me. You know what I mean? I think it's a little bit biased against us big bone fellas, like.
When they first demoed the Kinect, that's what they showed us, doing stuff like that,
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Love to see that.
Here's a question for you from Tony Sniff, Next Gen. He says, so, Next Gen, are you telling me you're not interested in Super Smash Brothers? And this is all in caps. So picture him yelling you.
And again, I'm not knocking those who like it. I don't consider Smash Brothers as a fighting game. I consider Tekken and.
Who asked that question?
Tony Sniff.
Okay, I'm with you, Tony Sniff. I can't wait for Smash Brothers.
I don't
Smash Brothers looks good. Hey, somebody earlier asked, which do you think will sell more? I forget who it is, but they said, which version of Smash Brothers do you think will sell better, the 3DS or the Wii U version?
3DS.
Oh, wow.
3DS. I think the 3DS.
Just what to? No. What I would say, I think Nintendo fans are delusional. They think that Smash Bros. And Mario Kart is going to turn it around for Nintendo. I'm going to say this. The GameCube has Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and you see the GameCube still ended up in last place. So, I don't think so. But that's just me. Go figure.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Kahuna, I know you're probably not interested in either one, but you're not a Smash Brothers fan or anything?
No, but the closest thing that I would say that I like would be Power Stone.
Oh, Power Stone! Oh my God!
Throwback. Who made Power Stone? Who's that? Capcom.
Capcom makes Power Stone. Yes. Yeah. That would be epic if I still have my my illegally downloaded burned copy on the Dreamcast because that game's super expensive to buy now.
Yeah.
So yeah, what a great game. Good call there, Big Kahuna. Hey, Mr. T-Tech has a good question. He says, do you think Microsoft will start making the special model designed Xbox Ones like Halo or Sunset Overdrive?
Probably.
Yeah.
They'll probably
have something
like a bundle. You get the console and you get the game. It depends on if the price. If the price drop doesn't do what they want it to do, then they have that option. To do the bundles and the special consoles and stuff like that.
For what? But I mean, has Xbox One or the Wii U? You talking about?
Hey, there was a rumor earlier in the year that there was going to be a Sunset Overdrive white console with a 1 terabyte. Yeah, with the 1 terabyte. So I think we might actually see that. And does anybody else think that the Titanfall bundle would have sold better if it had the Titanfall controller and it was actually looked like Titanfall Xbox One?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, did they have the numbers? What it sold and what it didn't sell?
We don't know. I mean, we only know that Titanfall sold about 1 million physical copies within the first
we don't know what the
2.5
digital
weeks.
was.
Yeah, the digital we don't know because they didn't announce. But that
a lot of people got that game digitally because it was online.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people I know have it digitally. Kahuna, you got that digitally, don't you?
Yes, I do.
See?
Hey, yeah, you know what? Like, I just had a buddy of mine who's in my clan who was played he's been with us for a long time. He just got his Xbox One and he didn't realize it was the Titanfall edition. And, yeah, so he bought Titanfall, the physical copy. So now he's got the digital copy and the physical copy. I was like, go take that shit back. Go take that shit back, man.
Yeah, I took that shit back.
Yeah.
So we got anything else out there?
Hold on. We got, let's see, some more questions. Oh, Alex G says, anyone buying Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
I already got it. It's already paid for everything, waiting for me to go pick it up on Tuesday.
Hey, I guess, yeah, I mean, you know, I did a pretty good job. I mean, Watch Dogs was a really good game. I think that people are going to be really surprised.
You should be able to talk about it now, crap.
Yeah, I was a beta tester, like a paid beta tester on that game on Xbox One. So, and what happens is you see like all kinds of forums and things like that, and I knew for a fact that it was never going to be 60 frames per second on the PS4. I knew that was bullshit from the get-go, because you get in your packet right away that they're aiming for 30 frames per second on all consoles, and if you look at the PS4,
mute your mic next gen.
If you look at the PS4,
mute your mic next gen.
Forums and stuff, the PS4 was struggling. The PS4 was struggling with with frame rate at 30 frames per second in the beta. So there was no way in hell that was going to be 60 frames per second. And also the fact that you know, it's hard to tell what resolution that the games were going to be in, but like if you were a beta tester, you knew that it wasn't going to be 1080p on either, which I thought was funny because you had people like your boy Thuway who says we got resolution gate coming up with this game, and no, there's no resolution gate. It's basically 800p versus 900p, and basically what it comes down to is it's a good game, and you know it's got a really unique online aspect to it. So I think.
Let's be fair. It's 792 versus 900p.
900p.
Yeah. What games are you talking about?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Xbox volume down. All right.
Yeah, Watch Dogs. It's I'm telling you, it's not Grand Theft Auto. People that thought it was Grand Theft Auto, they're like, "Hey, Crappy, how do you know it's not 60 frames? How can you be so sure?" Well, that's why. You know, I know. Thuway's not the only insider around these parts, guys. Come on. Except for my info is 100. Hey, my info is 100% legit though.
Oh my God, he's crazy, isn't he? Showstopper.
Oh goodness.
No, we don't take that shit from the dude. Get his ass. Get at him.
Let's see. Oh, we got. Let's see. Oh, Alex G, favorite next gen game. Hey, Big Kahuna, what's your favorite next gen game so far? Oh, no, people that thought
shit.
Hey, Crappy, how do you know? Frames. How can you be?
Somebody somebody listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, mute that. Go ahead, Big Kahuna.
I'm of course I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Titanfall.
Hey, why'd you get hate for that, man? That's a great game.
Because well, I'll tell you this. I think I may have told you this before. When I did have my PlayStation, I took my camera and I hooked it up and put it in front of my TV and streamed me playing on the Xbox One Titanfall 2. And I had my tablet sitting on the side and looking at all the comments. All the ponies came in and they were hating. There was a couple of guys who actually said they was interested in getting the Xbox One from watching the stream, but a friend of mine who also has a PlayStation was watching the stream, and they said, I got banned, but yet late at night these people can pull out titties, ass, and everything else, and they don't get banned. But I got banned for streaming gameplay. For streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh, I ain't got that. Some sucker shit. I didn't know you got banned for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Yomo Flowtech said.
So in other words, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Titties and butts is fine, but Titanfall on there is not. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine for me because, you know, I was doing the late at night thing too, but I mean, damn, you mean for real? Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing, streaming gameplay? And they gonna ban me for that? Because these haters came in there was hating?
Oh, now we see why you got rid of that PS4.
Hey, if you would have been,
it's starting to come out.
If you would have been dancing around in some anime outfit, they would have loved it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, you should at least had them little robots while you was playing it.
You know what? I'll say one thing that when you go watch a stream on Twitch on Xbox One, people just coming in just talk normal. But on PlayStation, they're just haters. Period. No matter what the thing is, if you streaming any game or if a person's just sitting on their couch, they are just haters on it. That's all they do is hate.
Hey.
All right, what's the rest of your guys' favorite game this gen so far?
I would say Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was pretty special.
It's got to be a next generation game like PlayStation.
Yeah, mine's right now is Wolfenstein.
Well, okay. Well, even though that's on previous gen, though,
I mean, it's still, okay. So you saying this gen, then it's Titanfall, but you know what I'm saying? It was Wolfenstein because that's what I'm into. Right.
Are you ready for mine, Zaire?
What is it? What is this here?
Are you ready, next gen?
I'm ready.
Spiderman.
Nope.
Hey, don't give him a coronary, dude. Go easy on him. Prepare yourself.
It is Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds.
Oh.
Hey, man. Hey, I don't have a problem with Zelda. I don't have a problem with Zelda.
It's on the 3DS.
I don't hate. I don't. If you guys, I just don't like. Man, fuck you guys. Fuck that. Hey, well, here, check it out. All right. Let me ask you guys. I don't know if you answered this already. From Thor, the hardcore show who dropped it also the other day. The Star Wars John Dolovich. Shout out the hardcore show. He said, "Are you guys hoping to see some type of kisser or some type of gameplay of a game that you'll be waiting for this year's next gen console?"
Are we looking forward to some type of what?
I guess like teaser. Yeah, maybe like a Quantum Break or what game?
Okay, like a Gears teaser or something like that.
A game that we've been looking forward to. That maybe some gameplay of it or something.
You know what? I want to see some Battlefront gameplay footage, but also Quantum Break. Even if it doesn't come out this year, I still want to see some actual gameplay footage of that.
Quantum Break, I say Fable. Bond's Fable Legends.
They are going to have Fable Legends playable on the floor this year, so.
Yeah. I got a good question from my man Yomo Flow Tech. He said, "What do you guys think of Murder Soul Suspect? How are you getting it?"
You know what? I saw a lot of that. It kind of looked like it started on last gen, the game, and they moved it to this gen. But I think that the gameplay kind of reminds me of if you've ever played like Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between.
So it's going to be boring.
No, man, would you let me finish, please?
Oh, sorry.
It's going to be like a cross between sort of like an action adventure, and it has like gameplay, kind of like. Did you ever hear that game Ghost Trick?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where you can manipulate the environment as a ghost to change how people in like the real world react. So I don't know. It looks cool. It looks good.
You know what? Hey, and it's got a lot of peas in the game too. Warrior. So.
It's got a lot of berries.
I think the storyline of that is what's going to be the most intriguing thing.
Hey, do we know
these games that we're talking about? The storyline is key to, because
when does it come out?
Yeah, I was going to ask, when does it come out? Because I might get it if it comes out during a dry time. I'm not 100% sure when it releases.
I think it's in June or July.
Yeah, see, I think it's a dry time, so I would be all down for that.
Yeah.
I got a good question for it. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of good questions in here, actually.
That's my man from my bro Throwaway, a.k.a. Sean Rashid. He says, the first insults are unbecoming, rude, sad. Attacking position, not a person. I'm with you on that one, Throwaway. Fuck rap.
Well, let me answer that. Let me answer that. Ready?
I'm a rude motherfucker. Deal with it.
The views of the Crab Gamer do not reflect the views of the Showstopper, the Worry Ward, the 720, and the Big Kahuna.
All right.
You guys had some balls, it would.
Hey, yo, the rest of you guys, most look forward to game at E3. Why? What surprise do you think will be a game changer? Good question.
A game changer?
Yeah. What are we looking for? What we're looking forward to at E3, and what surprises do you think will be a game changer?
I think possibly the Crackdown 3 stuff that's run with that cloud processing stuff that was recently uncovered or whatever. That cloud mine or whatever the hell that is.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go rogue on this one. I'm gonna let you guys finish it. I'm gonna go rogue on this one. Yeah. You guys want to go? You guys want to go? Showstopper, Bory?
Go ahead. I'm
I'm gonna go pro Sony on this one. Sony takes the stage, game changer. Don't go be talking about the numbers. I don't want to hear about the 7 million.
Oh,
You know, come with the 400 games in the works. I'm not talking about the indies. Sony take the stage and show like God of War. You guys know I'm a God of War fanatic.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, but show me some Getaway. I think they showed it. I think if Sony shows the God of War, the Getaway, and give me one more, man. The God of War, the Getaway, and the Last Guardian. Hands down, they may have won the show.
Yeah, I would like to see the Last Guardian.
Okay, but if they show that, I want to see gameplay. I don't want to see.
Gameplay. Yeah, no, so I know that even if they give me a CGI,
actual running on PlayStation hardware, and that's the same with Xbox too. Yeah. I want to see something running on their hardware, not no PCs.
Yeah, everybody should do that.
Everybody, I want to see it on Xbox, and don't let us see what it is for real, not this.
Hey, even if it locks up the PS4 like Destiny and Assassin's Creed did last year.
Hey, something like that happened on Battlefield.
Hey, Battlefield had a problem with the sound, but it didn't lock up like multiple times like Destiny did and Assassin's Creed.
Well,
please, it's running on the hardware.
In defense of Microsoft and Sony, dev kits are PCs. More or less, that's what the debug units. You know what I mean? But but at the end of the day, what it's supposed to be, not always with Sony, but you see on stage, it's supposed to be whatever the case, regardless of how powerful their GPU is, what you see on stage is supposed to be a representation of when it gets.
You know what I think would be cool? I would like somebody at one point, like maybe everybody, come out at E3 with the console, set the console up, plug it into that big screen, and every game you show, put in the system with the controller and demo it. How cool would that be?
Well, the problem is they build those things up on hype. They want you to be blown away, and then if you get screwed over a little bit later, like what seems to be the normal thing, then they're fine with it. You know what I mean? That seems to be they want to get you hyped. It all goes back to that Sony 2005 conference. We all know
I'm talking about everybody. I'm not talking about. I'm like everybody come out and like show games on their hardware.
Because they're underwhelming. I think right now a lot of the games don't look like really great or truly next gen.
You know what would be a good thing with Microsoft and Sony, or I don't know, Nintendo, is that the games, both of the, I guess, from Microsoft and Sony, during E3, you know what I mean? To let the audience, the fans, be a part of it. Some of the games they show, give us demos of those games. Don't give us a one stage for 5 minutes, certain amount. Give us some of the actual demos. Let us sample fucking Quantum Break. They're going to show actual gameplay, of whoever's on the screen. Let us demo that right there for like a few minutes or a couple of tries. I think that'd be dope.
Hey, Next Gen, here's a good question for you, dude. Sean Brunson says, what do you guys think of the main character of Far Cry 4 being a faggot?
Oh, he's gay? Bro, I'm not well versed in the Far Cry universe anyway, but if I think the main character is a homosexual, I think that's fucked up.
I think it says the main character is possibly gay.
I think that's fucked up, yo.
Why?
The reason why I say that, listen, and again, the reason why I say that because if you're a homosexual or whatever the case may be, I mean, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but my thing is just don't shove that shit down my throat like a black cock or something like that. That's my take, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be no gay basher, I'm not going on a down Sterling rant. I'm just saying if that's what you into your own privacy, your home, cool, but don't make me, I have to, I have to play as a homosexual. I don't like that right there. I think that wouldn't even buy that game, to be honest with you. You gotta be feel different about that or whatever the case, but that's just my take. Don't force it on me. If you want to have a game that has, marriages, if you want your character to marry a man, I don't have a problem with that, because it is your choice. But damn, I think that's kind of extreme there, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Big Kahuna? What do you think about that?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay. What about you, Wart?
Doesn't bother me.
What about you, Showstopper?
It don't bother me, but I don't think I would play that game. You know what I'm saying? If your lifestyle is your lifestyle, but when it's starting to come into like a whole lot, I don't know. I don't think I would purchase that game.
Okay, but let me
know
throw this angle. Let me throw this angle at you guys real quick. All right, you guys played Mass Effect, right?
Yes, sir.
A lot of guys played as the female Shepard, and then did the gay love triangle with the girls, right? I mean, were you guys were okay with that?
Yeah, no.
No.
At least there's a choice. You have a choice. If you're into that type of thing, if that's what you're in.
I mean, they're not really saying that you're gonna like be butt fucking somebody on screen like some guy or something.
I just do that. When I play a video game, to be honest with you, and how I enjoy it, I put my headphones with surround sound, and I try to become that character.
Yeah.
So that should be easy for you.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I play my games. You know, I try to got the surround sound up. You know, got the door closed, and I'm trying to, that's how I enjoy. When I'm Kratos, that's when they showed the Morpheus thing project, and he looked down and he was actual Kratos. I was like, oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. I want to try to be that character, like I don't see myself being homosexual. No, I'm sorry, man, I can't do that one. They lost itself. They lost me. I can hear about this. Have you guys heard about that rumor before? Or just
yeah, no, it was out there. I heard about it.
No, they lost a potential sale here. I'm not fucking with it.
I just heard about it today, and I said I was talking to somebody. I can't remember who I was talking to, and I said just because they came out and said that, they will probably lose a couple sales because of that, and Next Gen just confirmed that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if they gave you the choice, I don't have a problem with choice. I'll say that right now. Now, before you guys said I'm a gay basher and all that type of shit, some guy made a bill saying I was a racist, and some other shit. Listen, I'm not racist, and I'm not saying that lifestyle is for me. But it ain't for me to judge. It's not, you know what I mean? Understand what I'm saying? I'm looking, it's not for me to judge. I'm just not with that shit. So if they give you a choice of who to pick and whatever the case may be, fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, It is what it is. But at least give you a choice, That's all I'm saying.
Then not only that, you got to see how that character is. Is he talking sweet like Honey Child or what? I need to know these things. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to, be all in it like that. Now that's what's gonna spoil it for me. But good grief, But it depends on what's going on in the game. You know what I'm saying? Now if it's full-fledged, if they go full-fledged gay artists, he just gonna have gay tendencies because there was some gay tendencies in Rise. Some of them dudes were sweeter than bear meat. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, real talk.
Yo, you gotta think about the time showstopper and Julius Caesar time. It was manly to be with men. That was their thing, And I guess
that was real manly.
Yeah, that was their thing. Women would look at
all that dude with that knife. You know what I'm saying? That's the son. God, I was looking at him like, oh man, this dude is moist.
You were like that guy gets balls on his chin a lot, don't he?
The women were looked at as secondhand citizens back then. Like it was manly amongst men, and those bathhouses and all that. That's where that shit comes from.
Got you.
It is what it is. But hey, just give me the choice. But hey, that was a good question. Whoever fucking
that's why I asked it. But it turns out it looks like the main villain might be homosexual, but I don't think the main character is.
I get to kill the fag. I'm all about it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, there is apparently, according to Irish Chap, he says PS4 is launching in China as well. But I mean, you can any one of us can handle this. Why I think it's not going to sell well in China, but
okay. There's no secret that Japan was very racist against China. He's called them dogs and stuff. So a lot of Japanese products sometimes don't tend to do well in Japan.
I'll take it one step further. The Japanese and the Chinese really dislike each other. In fact, the Chinese don't really buy Japanese products at all. Like you think the Japanese don't buy the Xbox? Wait till the PS4 gets into China. They're not going to buy it. Let's take a look at it from this point of view, all right? Hitler killed a bunch of Jews and a bunch of people. Well, Japan killed more Chinese than Hitler killed Jews. Think about that for a minute and then wonder why they're not going to buy anything.
I wonder why they ain't fight back, though. China big as fuck. They didn't even try to really defend themselves back then.
Yeah, so the PS4 and the Wii U or whatever can launch in China all they want, but the Chinese aren't going to buy it. They're not.
I take it once Microsoft is like one of the top brands in China. Like that, I saw a survey or something. It's like it's one of the top brands in China. But in Sony's defense, so they hooked up with some Chinese company over there.
Yeah, they did.
To be branded, like I don't know, like if they got the right type of software, maybe it appeals to the crowd. Maybe the younger audience may not. Like I don't know. So it's all spec, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't know. But this one guy keeps asking, what do we think about the PS4? We talked about it. The new version of the PS4 is going to be profitable for Sony. What do we think about that?
I
Did
think
we talk about that already?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I think that it might cut off a couple cents or something per unit sold or whatever. I don't think it's like a big.
Hey, listen. I think So I'm just being serious. I think a lot of people think that we hate Sony. We want Sony to go out of business. And listen. That's even though, like I said, they're not my favorite gaming company. Competition is good for everybody.
Yes, it is.
I am a gamer at the end of the day. If Sony sells 100 million PlayStations, good. I mean, there are more games that are going to come out that I get to enjoy. So, again, kudos to them. Kudos. That's it is what it is. So I hope you guys can take that and stop saying that because every week they come with the same shit. But anyway, all right, we got any two or three more questions, and we can wrap it up.
Yeah. There's a good question from Insane Gamer 891. He says, "What do you think about the rumors of Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 in the making?"
Half-Life 3 and what?
And Left 4 Dead 3.
Well, I can't wait for Half-Life 3.
I would take Left 4 Dead 3, but dope shit.
Yeah, I've never played Half-Life, any Half-Life, so.
Yeah, I can't give up. Just Left 4 Dead, I think is awesome. Dope shit.
Yeah, I loved Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 was okay, but Left 4 Dead 1 was really, really good.
Intense. First time. No, it was the first time we ever played anything like that. It was new. That's why I think it was such like, oh my god, Left 4 Dead was the shit. That first scene, first stage, you jump down on that roof and you jump down in that fucking pit, that apartment, those fucking zombies. That was dope shit.
Yeah.
All right, you got something else?
Let's see. Have you heard any news on Battlefield SWAT that they might show at E3, apparently?
Battlefield, no. I heard about Battlefield. It was be a hip-hop gamer. If he's right or whatever the case, he said Battlefield was just like some cops and robbers type thing or something. So that, instead of being the two terrorists, it was going to be bank robbers or something like along those lines. That's the only thing I ever heard about as far as Battlefield. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's according to Hip Hop Gamer. Also, according to Hip Hop Gamer, he said NBA Live was going to destroy fucking the NBA 2K.
So you did take it with a grain of salt. Good grief. I won't even put that on my system, boy. That game is trash.
Horrible.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, it just stink up. I mean, as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh. Now, don't get me wrong. The dribbling on that bad boy is crisp. You know what I'm saying? But the way it looks is just god awful. Yeah, it looks like they arms look like souse meat.
Hey, that's a next gen only title too, and it looks terrible.
Yes.
Hey, here's one from B Main to Artist. Do you think Microsoft will show us a demonstration of the cloud, such as running a game with the cloud and running a game without the cloud side by side? Kind of what they did a couple months ago at that show, that Build conference.
I will say yes. We're going to see something about the cloud. Microsoft teased and saying that we're going to see something that's never been done at E3. So I wonder if
that was Major Nelson that said that.
Oh, there you go. Well, he's a representation of Microsoft, so I don't know what that's going to be, but yeah, whatever. My answer is that yes, we're going to see something as far as the cloud and gaming. So there was a couple of articles. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it was an article, I believe, in Gadget. They keep going back to this whole secret sauce thing. And they say maybe it has something to do with the cloud. So we're going to see something as far as the Xbox One on this cloud.
Yeah. I definitely think we'll see something, even if it's just. I think we're going to see some cloud processing, possibly with the Crackdown 3 reveal, but we're going to see some cloud power shit with Forza Horizon 2. Apparently, they're going to use the weather effects, and day-night is going to be handled through the cloud. So.
Yeah, Quantum Break, also.
Yeah, Quantum Break as well. Hey, this guy says, well, we already actually know the answer to this. Tybris Rivers says, what characters do you want to see in Killer Instinct Season 2?
Oh, we got the list already. I named them. I was on, what the fuck? I had the list up. It has all of them. Season 2, we're gonna see all of them. Where the fuck did I get that list from? I didn't give it to you guys.
You told it to we did that Skype call for like 3 fucking hours, and you told us then, but we didn't do it on air.
Oh, we didn't on air. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they got all of them. The dinosaur.
Oh, Cinder was in there too.
The girls. They're all over there. All of them. Galaxy is going to do the second half of the roster. They're all going to be there. I just hope that they do a great job. I wasn't, if you guys know, I wasn't happy with Galaxy's costume for the alternate costume for Fulgor. That was Galaxy's carriage, and I don't like it. You guys have Killer Instinct. Go to Fulgor and go to the ultimate costume. Galaxy, that was their costume. That's their drawing. So you can look at Fulgor and like do a match and look at the Fulgor versus the older Fulgor. Or whatever. To me, it just doesn't look well. I hope that's not the arsenal that they're gonna go with. That's just my opinion. I hope not. But yeah. We got one last one, good one.
Hold on, let me see here. Man, we're running long now. It's like an hour and 35 minutes. Hold on. Let's see. Blah blah blah.
I got one. From NJ Xbox. Hey guys, question. What do you guys think the sale numbers will be by the end of the year? Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Wii U. All right.
What was the question?
Who do you want to answer?
All right, whatever. Hey guys, the question. What do you guys think the sale numbers will be for the Xbox One, PS4, and the Wii U? I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. I think the PS4 is probably going to be around 12 million by the end of the year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think between 11 and 12 million. I think the Xbox One is going to be about 8.5, 9 million. I think the Wii U is going to be about 7 million.
I'd say the Xbox One, 10 million, PS4, 11 million, and Wii U, 2 million.
Hey, it's losing sales.
Oh, shit. Maybe they're going to do like me and take their shit back.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, that's it. But also, I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you for watching live. We got a lot of requests for Black and Lebowski next week, so.
Hey, let's thank Big Kahuna. Big Kahuna, man. Big thanks for coming.
Big Kahuna, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, and this week I'm gonna try to patch things up with Thoughtley and Crap, man, so we can get Thoughtley on the show. But yeah, thank you guys, man. You guys want to see outros, whatever you gotta say?
Rack 'em up, guys. Come check out my channel. I'm the most compelling game-related YouTuber around. Rack 'em up.
All right.
Hey, go ahead, Warwick.
Mario Kart 8 is coming out. Everybody go get it.
Might cut this guy's channel. Throw his ass to the call.
It's Mario, damn it.
It's Mario.
Mario.
Go ahead, Warwick.
Yes, he did. Mario.
Hey, go check out his little Limpy channel too, right?
Yeah, you know where to find me. Yeah. Twitter, you know.
This your boy Showstopper. Check out my channel, which is Showstopper2121, and follow me on Twitter, which is Showstopper2123. And I'm out. Peace.
All right, baby, it's your boy Next Gen 720. And if your grandmother got a fat ass, you know what it is. Bang, bang. Granny gang, bang, gang. That's me, man. I'm fucking old grandmothers.
And what about Big Kahuna?
Hey, fans don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours.
Oh! The truth hurts.
Outro. That's a nice outro. We out. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Hey.
If anything big news coming during the week, maybe we can just do another segue. You know we do. You never know. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah.